Hi folks, it's Mike at TradeStalker.com. Uh, I sent the update out yesterday and inadvertently had it set for to be sent out today around 3:20 p.m. Um, Not expecting much to happen over holiday weekend, but when I saw Globex on Sunday, I got the news and then so I'll give you a quick look here at where my technical indicators are at, and then just a quick comment here. So I mentioned a few things. I mentioned the put call ratio. It had run up to an extreme and is dropping straight down, straight down here to these other past extremes on the bottom. So that's a quick turnaround there on sentiment. A few of my VIX indicators. This is one that is this is on an Excel spreadsheet, and I have the charts are not at full side to side, so it may be a little bit hard to see. But the white line is an indicator line. The red lines on top are the bands or overbought, oversold extremes. There's also S&P 500 cash close that kind of crosses over some of these. But anyways, I'll go through here real quick. Try not to confuse you. Anyways, this is overbought, not to mega extreme, but almost near its highest level. This is the most extreme that it's been since I've kept this indicator. All right, this is the VIX on close with when I when I mention that the VIX reverts to the mean, this would be coming back to the white line, dashed white line up here, as it's current. That would be a reversion to the mean. The middle of the 2% of the bands there I have. Finally, this is an RSI on the VIX, and when it goes below or above and reverses, it gives a signal. So an upturn, which is most likely to happen tomorrow, barring some big spike would be generally be a sell signal. Okay, then we'll go to the internal gauges here real fast. Let's see. All right, this is the advancing issues, declining issues, advancing and declining volume, new highs and new lows on the New York Stock Exchange. Okay. I mentioned my RBI oscillator, which is here. When it's below the green line and the green band, more so the green band than it's at an extreme on the downside, and it's above its extreme here on the upside currently. This is S&P 500 cash close, but the indicator is above its top threshold also. This is my 3-day thrust oscillator. It went from oversold extreme divergence. Now we've gone to an overbought extreme. Only times normally that these two coincide and don't mark tops or bottoms, or when you're just coming off of a important bottom. So unless this is an important bottom, we should have pullback in any case. We're going to have pullback in any case come Tuesday. Okay, now let's see. Go through a few more here. Any old timers around might remember the McClellan oscillator, and it went under the 220 on the bottom for an extreme oversold. It hasn't reached the top, but it's at a very high level for where it's been here in the past year or so. Move on down here. This was a closing thrust oscillator on Friday, almost near the top. When it closes at top or bottom, normally the next day is a turnaround kind of day. a couple more indicators real quick here. I just want to show. This is the that's a volume oscillator there. Get to the weighted combo oscillator. It's a Herlin index. It's above. It's at the top here. This one here is off the top. This one is a weighted average of of a number of indicators, which doesn't get these many spikes. But this also is mean reverting. This should come back down to an unchanged level before we get my internal gauges back into neutral condition again. So these are saying pull back. We'll see what happens on Tuesday. We're going to open lower. Let's barring this thing keep on coming on up from its lows. I think it reached just missed filling a gap at 59 3/4. 24.59 3/4 on a day session chart would be a gap fill. I think they missed that. And then day session, if you're going to call it today a day session, a 64, 63 area is an important area before getting to the gap. So those two zones are going to be the key zones to take out tomorrow morning. So with that, I'll make a few changes to add a few supports here, and resend the update. So good luck tomorrow, guys, and I'll see you with updates in the morning before we open.